Mando, Gryke, and Null all think. I think everybody was there. Jobe missed last time. No, he was there last time.
Jobe was there.
Yeah, Jobe was there.
All right. I don't know if he'll come tonight. I'm not sure. So, who would like to give like a brief? So not since like the whole cave, but like, let's say, yeah. So the last thing Tyr'n saw was right after you guys had like plowed through a bunch of undead. You heard some, I think, the voices in the background, and then the rumbling, and then loads being thrown around because I use good words. And then no, it was and then this severed arm appeared with lightning crackling around and just like thunderous presence. And then I think we cut, and then who wants to? We got Mando. No, who would like to?
Gryke got a little drunk last session. Gryke did take notes.
I always miss drunk Clayton.
Is Clayton's face all like pixely for? Okay, maybe it was just me. It just went away.
No, that's just how he looks.
That is. I got that awesome pixelation surgery.
This is 8-bit Clayton. This is.
It is bullet points on a post-it note. We have possible big woman, failure ×3, no magic, use stick, Oreo smashed by stick, no big woman with a sad face, hidden big woman, ! Smiley face, Nutrisystem Black Power, and the
Nutrisystem.
I don't remember that from last session. Can you explain that one, please?
What?
He's like, oh wait, shit. These are my other notes.
I'm pretty sure it's the Nurvureem. I think I was trying to write down the Nurvureem.
Oh my god!
I was just wondering if you were going to end up mentioning your shopping list.
I was tempted.
All right.
Turtle power. Very nice.
I'm going to leave the session real quick, guys.
Bacon, wait.
I'm going to rejoin immediately. I apologize. I'm just trying to fix some computer issues. I will be done in a second.
You suck. We won't miss you.
Okay, so yeah, pretty much. Big woman, maybe. Big woman, nah. Look, so yeah, Tyr'n, you were just in the corner, totally using your bow the whole time. Oh, Christian's here. Here we go. Perfect.
Noise.
Christian.
What up?
Everybody, damn, we got full house.
Okay.
Oh, is this the entire party?
Have we ever been all?
Someone call the Olsen twins. Full house.
Bella, go sit down. Too much. Very nice. Well, perfect timing. Christian, I was just catching up, everybody. Or Gryke just went through his bullets of what happened last time.
But Christian,
sorry, one more. I mean, it won't take long. Go ahead.
Something about Black Power birth control.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gryke's high bullet points for last session were possible big woman, failure ×3, no magic use stick, Oreo smashed by stick, no big woman with a sad face, hidden big woman with a smiley face, followed by Nutrisystem Black Power.
Yeah.
Yep. And I think that's summed up last session very, very nicely. Puts a nice little bow.
So yeah, Tyr'n and Myster Bizness, the guys had quite a battle on their hands with this arm, and it appeared to after. I think you guys remembered hearing some like commanding voice, maybe, or shouting orders at some point. That voice revealed himself, and it was a necromancer. It was an evil wizard, an evil mage, commanding this army of undead and having them do weird stuff in wardrobes and stuff. So
what was his name? Because I have it like, where was it?
Oreioth!
Who will never die!
Oreioth, or however you say it. I have his name. I just can't figure out how to pronounce it properly.
It looks like he might have an X over him, though. Like he may have died.
He got killed.
Soon after he claimed.
Yeah, Oreo got smashed by stick.
Oreo. Okay. Gotcha.
There you go. Okay.
We're unraveling the puzzle now.
Yeah, it's a check. Okay, checks out. There you go. Got it.
Just before, I think, before they ended the Necromancer's parade, the Dark Lady revealed herself, and a drow female who might be more than she appears. There's been some strange shadow happenings, some light play. Yeah, right there.
Yes, this is where the Nurvureem came into play.
Yes.
Okay, interesting.
The Nutria, yes.
God bless you and your shitty notes, Clayton. I love it.
I have that name written down too, but in different
If you
letters.
think my player notes are bad, you should see my DM notebook.
Oh, no,
my
thanks.
It's terrible.
So they didn't make short work of it. It was a long battle. It was a mix of zombies
the whole time.
Yeah,
That was cool.
It was busy.
and then the cultists, who I didn't fully expect to be attacked, but y'all were like, fuck it, get them, stab. They like killed everyone they could. These guys who did not attack them, they were
XP.
Guilty by association here.
Yeah. I guess they ran up. They were terrified, petrified of something. They were just. It was worth risking their very lives, which they did die, just to get away from whatever that was. And although the guys have not been so terrified by anything, the only other person in the cave who's not them appears to be Nurvureem, the Dark Lady. So I think they had kind of asked her a couple questions, maybe not.
We did,
but nothing too deep. So, but we left it there. We didn't leave the cave. We're still there. Nurvureem's there. The undead are dead once again for good. And is everybody on the map, or
Yeah.
do we?
Mando has a few details of the Black Lady.
Yes, please.
She was apparently not of the cult, but approached by some with the cult of the Black Earth. And in her being approached, was told that something is happening beyond her scope, whatever that means. And she has made it her personal mission to oversee what has happened in the north, also whatever that means.
Okay. The Dark Earth?
The cult of the Black Earth.
Black Earth, okay.
And they have a symbol.
Is it the Black Power?
It's just a hand.
Okay.
Well, that is what I drew, so.
They're like the opposite of the Flaming Fist.
Okay.
This is Flaming Dragon.
Yay.
I don't know who the voice actor is for it.
Fuck face.
In the Baldur's Gate, I think it's the first one. The Flaming Fist is like one of the main antagonists, or like that organization is. But whoever did the voice for it is like this like really hick dude. So anytime any of those NPCs like walk up to you, you always hear him just go, "I serve the Flaming Fist." It cracks me up like every time.
Yes.
You guys see that Magic the Gathering is doing their new commander set for with D&D stuff?
Heard about it. I haven't seen the actual product yet.
The pre-release happens like in a week or two or some crap like that. My wallet's breathing heavy because I collected a lot of the other D&D crossover that they had. So
Interesting.
Nice.
All right.
All right. So everybody there? All right. We enter. Yeah, I think everybody's been in the cave. So it's gloomy. It's sparsely lit. But what their little what little flickers there is, it's enough to basically light the scene. I think some of y'all have dark vision ish, or no, maybe just
I do
Business.
not.
I have dark vision, yes.
Did you not? That might be one of the things that you not see. I'm not sure about that. Okay, so, but everyone sees what's going on. Yes, before you stands the Dark Lady. She is very comfortable, very comfortable in her skin. And she seems not too disturbed by the otherwise very disturbing scene here. And
Oh, and for those of you that were not here to see, the Dark Lady like straight up ate someone's head and like threw his corpse and hit the other from across the room, threw it and hit the wall like it was nothing.
That's a dark lady. Yeah.
Oh,
This
did we
guy?
mention the bone marimba? Did we mention the bone marimba as well?
Nope.
Yeah, that was the
yes,
thing.
the Bellows marimba.
Whoa.
The Deathly Bellows. Oh, the Deathly Bellows. Yes. Boom.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah,
Sounds
dude.
like a familiar title.
So the Jobe Eyden, he curious as ever, he ventured around the corner just to see what the Dark Lady was up to, or just in general what was around the corner. And the scene was. Has anyone seen like Viking the iron? What's it called? The Iron Eagle, the
Blood Eagle.
Blood Eagle.
the Blood Eagle. So a storm giant's torso had been blood eagled, and its ribs were and then flipped over so that its ribs were visible. It's by the time the guys had dropped Oreioth, his magic that was controlling the undead in the cave dropped also. So when Jobe Eyden turned the corner, there were players with mallets in their hands, but they were just piles of bones at this point because of the guys had already killed the Necromancer. But you can see this marimba. That's what the music you guys heard was earlier, was this marimba being played, and it was so acoustically, like it was pushed using the power of the storm giant's lungs themselves, kind of like an accordion or organ, like an organ.
Yeah.
Love it.
So that was, yeah. And then Joe said he did like a Grandpa Simpson, like, no, just turn right back around,
What's going on in here? Never mind.
Yeah, and I think Jobe had not, he just saw what was like right behind that workstation. You guys have not gone past the Dark Lady yet, so.
Yeah, I pulled a Grandpa Simpson walking into the bar. And,
Nope.
Nope, her out.
Awesome.
So,
Has anybody been looted?
Did we finish our conversation with the Dark Lady?
no, it's just so we'll just start, and I think what was she saying? What's like the last things we said?
The last things that I had a note of was that she had just come to oversee what happened in the north.
Okay. So, has she asked you guys why you were there yet?
Not that I can remember.
I don't think so.
But I was over in the corner stabbing somebody to death.
We can start from that.
Yeah, we'll start there. So, I believe I gave you a brief information why I was here. Correct? I was called to join some cause, and I'm not going to do that. Right? I'm called to the Black Earth. Now, what brings you lot here? All 6 or 4 or 5 of you.
Null hears this and turns his, now that the guy's just dead, turns over to face where this new voice comes from.
Anybody? Well, let's say she's not really locked in on anybody. She's just kind of going from face to face across the room, but she's patient.
I'm digging through dead bodies, looking for anything interesting to play with or to keep.
So in this immediate area, oh yeah, so yeah. Let's say I won't like roll for everything. On each, and you guys haven't explored the rest of the cave, but on each of the cultists that you guys took out, we'll say they each have maybe a dagger worth keeping and selling, and then 10 silver.
Excellent. Well, I will pocket the dagger worth keeping or selling.
And those are the cultists. The skeletons aren't going to have anything on them.
How many cultists were there? Is there one for each of us?
3?
Yeah, a lot of them got killed or deleted.
They got delorded.
I think there was, in that group of cultists that were trying to flee, there was like 6 or 7 of them.
Yeah.
And they're all dead.
Some got away.
Maybe one guy got away.
So
I think,
lucky
I
him,
think
right?
3, I moved 3 down here, but I think I erased some also.
All right.
So 3 got away. Because I remember I wrote that down. But then also I think I erased some here. So let's say there were 3 more. So maybe 6 total.
So that leaves like a dagger and 10
7.
silver for everybody.
Including the Vitruvian corpse up against the wall, 7.
Okay.
Or the Vitruvian splat.
Mando will approach the Dark Lady to
Hmm.
converse with her.
I'm gonna kind of triangulate with Mando on the lady.
Are you being stealthy about it? Or are you like
I'm
nonchalant?
just
How are you?
nonchalantly just walking, just kind of tracing behind Mando, but still like just kind of keeping Mando in between, but on my left side, keeping a line of sight on creepy Dark Lady.
Okay.
I just walk up, slide my scimitar back into its sheath, and just I'm there.
So, I've already kind of been speaking with her a little bit. So I guess I approach her, I guess, in a conversational tone as I had before. And she had just asked, "What are we doing here?" So I'll get into character. We came searching for a briefcase that was stolen by a band of hands. Might you know where it is?
Anywhere but this cave, I might question your sanity, but I've seen far worse just in the last half hour. Indeed, a case I won't pretend I didn't see that. Yeah, I saw a bunch of little hands carrying a case, and if you'll follow the way back there, she motions behind her, and basically, if you follow the cave back toward Oreioth's workshop, I believe that's the only thing back that way. I believe that's where they carried it. It seemed of great concern to Oreioth, although he was busy at the time, conducting his dance macabre.
Did Oreioth boast of how he came upon this giant's corpse?
That's what I was trying to ask him as soon as he was alerted by his undead army that he was being attacked, and he was sort of an event host for our arrangement. The cultists had paid Oreioth for us to use this space, this neutral space, and I just lost my train of thought.
So you say the cultists had no association with Oreioth?
Correct.
Approached him with coin.
They approached him with coin, and in order to arrange a meeting with me, I'm no friend of Oreioth at all, of course, but I'm aware. I know many of the denizens of the area. He was also working on something else. So in tandem, Oreioth has his own thing going on, but also these cultists approached him to meet with me. They said they were in desperate need of my service, even though when I begged them of explanation twice, even I gave them several chances. I asked them what their intentions were purely, and then when they failed to respond, I ate one, and then they kept it was, and so on and so forth. And by the time we were down to the last,
Did you just say you ate one of them?
Oh no, sorry, I ate like four.
Oh, okay.
4 or 5.
Okay.
Yes. Well,
Just
4
casually
and then a head.
mentions-
So
Thank you
You
for the
know.
clarification.
Just casually mentions it into a conversation.
yeah.
Okay.
And she cleans her teeth. As she.
All right, I'm
But
gonna come
but
back
surely you're satiated at the moment.
Oh yes. No, I'm quite full. Yes.
up. Okay, good.
Oh no. Well, you lot. No, don't worry. You lot don't strike me as very tasty.
I would like to see.
pretty tasty.
Okay.
I would like to see her eat metal.
You think she can?
Well,
Probably.
I
It's a
say,
scene.
oh,
Go
sorry.
ahead. No, go ahead, Joshua.
I say you seem quite powerful for a cult to seek you out. I guess in your own macabre way. Do you know what any of this is? And I'll kind of just flash my technology at her. You seen anything like this before?
She
When
will.
you say you flash your technology at her,
Yeah.
Pulls out his
I
iPhone.
open my jacket and pull my waistband out a little bit so she can see the gun that's strapped to it.
Now, when
Like
you
what you
say
see.
gun,
Amazing.
So yeah, without flinching, she I mean, not really impressed, but just more like a little bit impressed. More like the novelty. So she looks at you. Oh yes, and she's still kind of cleaning her hands from earlier. Ah, so you're one of the wielders of Yithrin technology. Is that right? Did I say that right?
What technology?
I don't know. Yithrin or no?
Oh,
The Mandalorians.
my people call it Mandalorian. I've heard no other names for it.
So fuck it, we're just doing okay.
now.
A Mandalorian then. Yes. Why not?
That's Faerûn canon, right?
I thought you were gonna have like a favorite equivalent, but we're just let me think.
No,
Just
we're
Just
going
remember,
for it.
lowercase
No,
m.
I think Disney's. I think Disney's coming after us now.
No, lowercase m.
Sure, like we can't even publish now.
doesn't Disney own? No. Well, they may own sometime in the future. They may just buy out Wizards of the Coast. Why not?
It's right around the corner.
Hasbro is pissed off at them anyway.
If you
Yeah,
want
so,
a different name
yes,
for it, make one up.
I haven't. So she'll like, oh, a Mandalorian. In Fandolin. No, that's
Maybe
I've-
Fandalorian.
yeah, the Fandalorian. Oh, there we go. See,
That's a good one. I like
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
I like it.
Okay. I'm gonna edit this. So,
Cut.
a Fandalorian. I see.
You are aware of my small tribe?
I have. I've encountered one of your kind many years ago. She was a leader of some kind, I believe. This would have been probably a century and a half past. Did there any?
Bit older than I am, but go on.
Perhaps you've. Let's give it the name. Oh, Google's okay with that name. Perhaps you. Oh shit. Perhaps you may have heard of her. We'll retcon this later. Yes, but I will. I have but you're the first I've seen in this area for at least that long. And now,
So
I will say, I have ventured. Fandel has a special place in my heart. These people have grown on me. I've seen this town come from an abandoned outpost overrun with orcs that I would frequently eat, to just bandits starting up that I again would frequently eat. And now there are villagers coming in. Commerce has sparked up, and I've less so eating them and more so creatures that I like the vibe here. It reminds me of my childhood and the way that these people are trying to make this place. It inspires me, and it's just something that I wouldn't normally care about. It's just something overwhelming, and especially to be as old as I am, to be inspired to help. It's just so I'm just going with it.
that's very inspirational.
Excuse me. At first I had a little bit of an off-putting vibe from you, but you seem really cool. What's your name?
I'm quite cool. My name is Nurvureem, the Dark Lady.
Well, Tyr'n, nice to meet you.
Well,
pleasure.
You don't sound like a muscle. You don't sound like. Oh, the joke's gone now. I lost the joke halfway trying to tell the joke.
You can actually see that. Nurvureem.
So you might have knowledge of the whereabouts for more of the types of things my tribe covet.
Yes, sorry. Yes, I was speaking. I patrol the area of Fendel, and Fendel has a special place in my heart. Although I do venture outside Fendel, and sort of as the bandits and orcs and even Durgar, the occasional Durgar tribe would overrun Fendel. I had my buffet here, but as they've dispersed with the human activity coming in, they venture farther and farther north. And if you find an area called the 10 Towns in the Icewind Dale, even farther north than here, you will. Like Chris shaking his head. Nope.
Don't go there.
I ain't falling for that one.
Indeed, you will find there's no, I've seen it with my own eyes. I've been there. There is a sunken city hidden in the glaciers. Hidden beneath the glacier.
Sounds sketchy.
And you're saying that there's this technology there?
Oh, it's why don't we talk about this later?
We're here for a briefcase.
Is there
Let's
a-
find a briefcase?
Is there a way that I can get a hold of you?
Oh, indeed. I was gonna do one thing. Hold on. Yes, you know what? Why don't you boys go and see about that case, and I will stand here and figure out what I'm gonna say.
She pulls out a notebook. What the hell do I say?
So she's kind of full. She's
Yeah, I bet she is.
She starts to go over and let's say she came with a few just personal effects and she had them stored away. So she's gonna go over and start to like gather her things and kind of just catch her breath. She's really full. And while you guys are free to investigate the area.
Well, it's kind of rude, but I guess I'll pick up the conversation later.
I'm just gonna keep just rummaging through bodies, but I'd like, as I'm finding the daggers and the silver that's on them, I'm just kind of like throwing them out, like just like pawing them away, because I'm just looking for anything. I already found a dagger and 10 silver for me, so I'm just kind of throwing it out, looking for anything else interesting.
Anybody else looting?
I want to check out that arm.
I will follow suit to what everyone else apparently is doing and loot dead bodies.
I will take a look at this necromancer.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at the necromancer as well.
Right, Gryke's gonna go around the corner and admire the handiwork of the giant flayed alive.
The deathly bellows.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Okay, Tyr'n, I think you said your thing first. Or,
Is there anything about this arm?
So-
I mean, it just kind of looks genie.
So you look at, yeah, it does a little similar in hue or whatever, but like it's clearly a storm giant's arm. You guys had met Sarissa and Neri earlier in the story, and this is clearly just like a more masculine, version of definitely the same race. And so if you go ahead and roll for investigation.
Okay.
What?
10.
It's okay. Like, so you'll notice the shit. What do you call it if it's gone? The up at the top, where the shoulder was. So it's cauterized and it's been like almost like very carefully. It's not a chop job, it's not a hack job, and you'll notice not exactly runes, more like fractal damage, the way kind of lightning does when someone gets struck. You ever seen that? Like the weird pattern.
The vein.
So kind of like that, but like necrotic and like purple black shit. Like that is not storm giant. Like something new or whatever. It's like kind of veiny all the way up to the fingernails.
Is this the arm of the storm giant?
Yes.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
And then if you Tyr'n, so you're near it, you're like right up on it. The hair on your arms kind of like stands on edge, and the back of your neck is just like the static electricity in the air, the residual from the arm.
That's cool.
Anybody who's near the arm.
Is there any cool jewelry or anything like that?
Yes. There is a bracer, which for you guys would be probably Jobe. If you could probably stand next to the bracer and probably like put your elbow up on it. Yeah, it just fits around the storm giant's muñeca, wrist like that. And and that so you get the feeling, and it has you get the feeling it is made of very nice armor, and it is adorned with 11 gemstones that anybody who knows gemstones, they look about to be 10 GP each. So 10 gold piece.
Nice.
So 11 of those, and they are adorned on the bracer.
How big are they?
Not too big.
Okay.
They're just nice. They're real nice.
They're about 10 GP big.
Like in relation to like a hobbit, like would they be? Am I like double fisting this gem like to carry it off, or like is
Oh,
it,
for hobbit? Oh, no. No, like just you could fit a couple, 2 or 3, and even for a hobbit, like
Okay.
they're just normal gemstones, but you could see like the pattern they were in seemed to form a rune, a storm giant rune, unrelated to it. Assuming we just passed an Arcana check, unrelated to the necrotic shit that's happening with the purple black. Yeah.
Okay. Can we like pop the stones out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
after if you sit there and work at it for after a minute, you would be able to shimmy those out of there. And if you you do that.
I'm gonna sit down, and I guess between Jobe and I, we both found it. So just divvy this up.
So I think Jobe's over there with the Necromancer, but yeah, we without much effort, like after a while, you're able to jimmy those out of there, and then so you're left with the bracer. The bracer itself looks like you may get a few GP for it if it's worth it for
Like
the novelty
nice
at
metal
least. But otherwise, it's like it's heavy and it's big. It's,
Okay. Not something you just want to carry around.
not super easy.
Maybe it use as a girdle.
Oh, it could be like fashioned as a
Hell yeah.
Well,
you could
we had
launch Jobe in it.
Yeah,
You
baby.
need a saddle for Bear Gryke.
I was gonna say, if only
Yeah,
we had
or he
some
could do
sort of
tricks.
creature that could carry this thing for us.
Somebody get Bear Gryke a little hat.
I need my hat and I need my unicycle stat.
And big women and like
And big whip.
I'm
Will
gonna just
juggle for
I'm gonna sit down on the giants, like the arm itself, like a big log, and just start working my way through these gemstones.
nice. All right, and then we got with Jobe and Mando. You guys are checking out the Oreioth's body.
Mhm.
All right. Go ahead and roll investigation. Let's see. I got a few options here. Shit. Okay. Yeah. So you see everything. All right.
Find out he's got colon cancer.
Oh, no.
Had. He was recently cured of that.
He had tuna as long 3 days ago, at least.
Yeah, at least.
So yeah, once you guys, both of you, you're just rifling through his effects. You are able to garner a few items. He was wearing a kind of like a butcher's apron, like serial killer style, and but under that it was pretty normal gear, kind of pretentious hipster necromancer mage gear. This guy thought a lot of himself. So you see, if you open up his vest, he's on one side. It seems like he's got arranged in not like little holsters, like Batman style, several what appear to be spell scrolls, and on his other side, there is a leather bound, very intricately decorated, buckled book that is the size and vibe enough to possibly be like a journal or spell book or something, some personal log or something like that.
Mhm.
So spell scrolls, that thing, and that's it for here. Yeah.
I'll pick up the book and look through it.
Okay. So so you grab the book.
Uh-oh.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh man.
Well, they're dead.
No. Okay.
Plot twist. I can't read.
Your words mean nothing.
Immune to all effects of scrolls because he can't.
What are these doodles?
It's like Charlie from
You have
It's
to
Always
understand the item to attune to it. Jobe is safe.
I can't read.
So Jobe, reach in. You guys are, kind of splayed it open now, and you just kind of nonchalantly grab for it. As soon as you, let's say, as soon as you touch it, you feel just like a cold, clammy shudder feeling. Just
Like you
Just
touched
from-
your own shoulder.
from head to toe. Yeah. Oh, it's just my hand. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's just me.
Knees and toes, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Keep on forgetting to wear gloves.
And
Do
then
they have any?
As you're holding it, what do you do with it after you get
Feeling that creepy like shiver up my spine, I'm gonna immediately drop the book.
Okay. The book falls without incident. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, I don't know.
As soon as he drops that, I
don't
reached
trust
down to
that.
grab it. Oh, Butterfingers, here you go.
Nice. Again. So yeah. So Mando, as soon as you touch it, the same kind of feeling. And I'll add that as you knelt down to pick it up, the time between just the fraction of a second between picking the thing up and just standing up with it, you kind of blacked out during just that half second of touching it and being fully erect, and you get the same head to toe chill.
Mm.
So I come up, pitching a tent because I'm fully erect.
We just hear a
It's
ting
pirate guard.
inside your pants.
It's definitely the hat.
I blacked out and I was fully erect.
I see this. Null sees this happening, and so he
The
just
fastest nocturnal emission of the week.
they just kind of wander over and
Is there like
attempt to pick up the book as well.
So did Mando, did you drop it after?
Well, that's what I was going to ask. Was there like a spell? Is there like a save? Or do I just
No. So you guys just get a like super creepy vibe
The
and
aura.
not like cold damage, just like chill, like a aura, like a creepy, but nothing damaged. No, you're not damaged. You're fine.
Okay,
Not
yeah.
real damage.
Then I suppose if I blacked out, I would have dropped it. So yeah, no.
Okay. So Null.
Null picks it up.
Okay.
You die.
I transform into the book.
3 strikes, you're out.
Make a con save. Or
Damn it.
yeah. Please Null. Okay. So and it's on the ground. So Null reaches down.
Mhm.
As soon as Null grabs the diary, we're gonna call it the diary of Oreioth. Null, in your mind, you don't know it's in your mind. For your perspective, your point of view, the Mando's just to your left, Jobe's just to your right. The whole room just kind of goes black, and it's just you standing there with that book.
And so physically what they see is just this robot staring at the book. Just blank staring at the book. There's no life.
Does Null normally his hearing, could we compare it to just like standard everybody else? Okay, so
Just
like
standard
okay.
stuff, yeah.
The normal echo and just kind of noise, just cave noise, the static that you had just before, it's like it's so missing that it almost feels like air's being sucked out of you, even though you can breathe. Or I don't know if Null breathes, sorry, but
I don't breathe, eat, or sleep.
yeah. So it's we'll say it depressurizing then. Null gets a sense of depressurization happening, and again, not taking damage, but just kind of helpless, holding there with the book.
They
what does he do?
verbally
Or
hear.
they do.
For anyone that's around, verbally just hears. For the first time, Null just let out just more like an O, like oh, is that you're taking place.
Okay, so Mando and Jobe, for you guys, you just see Null just holding the book there. He's not or they're not responding so much as just like shut off, like when they're in their off mode or whatever, or stasis. So it's almost like he just shut off and he's just sitting there, or they're just sitting there at the book.
I'm gonna reach over and just tap the side of his head a couple times to see what's going on.
Ding ding.
Okay.
Anyone
Null, make another con save.
Oh no.
It's okay. He doesn't respond.
Mm.
And you can see Jobe, Null's grip seems to tighten on the journal, the diary.
I'm gonna slowly start backing away from Null.
It's going to explode.
Yeah. I think this is a ticking time bomb.
Well,
Maybe. I mean,
we haven't known him that long. Let's just let him blow up.
I was like,
Mando's going to
He's made out of metal.
try and take his. Well, I don't know if the shield's going to do anything, but
They're just gonna like slap me with a shield.
well, yeah, I was going to like try and like kind of bash the shield down onto the book and try and knock it from his hands.
okay, yes. So you do that, and I won't make it. We won't have to do a check or anything. But yeah, no, we weren't. One more check might have not have done it, but you're. It shakes it loose, and Null, the black void area that you were just in, the feeling of being almost like pulled apart or sucked apart. It's you come back, and you're back in the same room with everybody again, and the book's on the ground.
Can I squeeze in and do something?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Null.
Yeah, the book gets slapped out, and Noel jolts back into, themselves, and takes an inventory of the surroundings of what's happened.
I look at Noel's crotch to see if he's
correct as well. It's the Book of Boners.
You just see
But
it
behind
here.
you hear. I say, boy, are you boys having some trouble over there?
I'm
With your little book.
I'm gonna walk over in between them and go, "Hey guys, I saw this at a play once," and I'm gonna extend my hand and just kind of from like, not from any part of my arm, but just from around my arm, you see like these green and purple like swirls coming up into my hand, and you'll see like this this dagger starting to take form. And I'll just kind of flip it around in my hand, and I'll just reach up and just jam it right into the diary.
Woo!
And then
Horcrux style.
yeah, fucking Harry Potter style, man.
Hell yeah!
And
Make an attack.
Okay. Let me find my character sheet here. I have to roll with these guys here. On a hit, it deals. So I just deal regular attack. Don't mind if this rolls damage, I'm sorry. That's not what I meant to do, but that'll work. So yeah, 21.
21's a hit.
Yep.
And
right.
I have
21 misses.
no.
Damn.
snap.
It's a tough book.
And that's yay. 3 psychic damage. And then
Psychic damage to a book?
yeah. But
It
the blade
missed, yeah.
the blade then it missed?
Yeah, no, it missed. 21 misses.
I thought you were joking. Okay, cool.
No.
Well, then the blade disappears, and I stand up and I go, "No, well," and I walk away.
In fact, Myster Bizness, roll for perception.
Okay. No.
Okay, so there's no way you could have missed. You didn't like miss. It just
Right.
the blade. It's odd. Like you definitely make contact, but it's almost you roll well enough to realize that like it seemed like there was a force around it that deflected the tip just at the last second. So you made contact. It was just like and there's no nick, there's no scratch, there's nothing. The book's fine.
So Null sees this, and it's weird. So Null's wearing a cloak of protection at this point, and so he just unravels the cloak, and then goes in to scoop the book with the cloak.
Oh.
And just cover it up with the cloak and see if it can pick it up that way.
Yeah. So if excuse me, if none of your skin or whatever is touching the book and it's completely with the cloak protection, no effect.
Yeah. He just kind of like has it now. He's just has his book wrapped up in his cloak.
That solves that.
I'm still just chipping away like, you guys are crazy.
I thought like if he's just gonna stab the book and it just starts bleeding.
That's what I was hoping for. Or at least I was hoping to like get it on my dagger so we could carry it around and just kind of like inspect it.
Hey, I found this book.
Imagine after Myster Bizness's like fancy, like psionic looking dagger just It goes to hit the book in just 90 degrees.
Yeah.
It just bends itself.
Just
Glad I didn't use a real dagger.
Yeah.
So Null turns around with this thing now because he knows the lady made a comment about the book. He and Null hears it, and so turns around and he's got this book now in his hands, with their hands.
So she sees Null walking up, and she almost gets like excited. Like her demeanor. She's been kind of passively interested so far.
The book or Null?
Definitely not antagonistic against you guys. But seeing Null walk up, bzz, 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 like robot style, she's like, "Ooh, like, what is this?"
It's a show.
Yeah. Do you say anything or just walk up?
Null just walks up and presents the book to see if the black lady wants the book in the first place, or will do some sort of commentary on what crazy magic that this book has.
Yeah. It's like, oh, what have you there? What have you got there?
Slowly unravels it with being careful not to touch the book itself. So Null slowly unravels it,
presenting it like
right. Yeah, it's just being very delicate with it.
Yeah. So she leans forward and she said, "Oh, this appears to be Oreioth's little journal. Oh, I wonder what Oreioth was been saying. But I see now the awkwardness. There appears to be a protection spell over. Maybe we can help with that." And she leans forward. Who's watching right now?
Obviously,
I am,
Null is.
for sure.
Who's watching the Null Dark Lady interaction?
I'm standing.
I'm
kind
walking
of
from
a little bit
afar,
further back,
though.
but I am watching.
All right.
Yeah.
So anybody who sees there's the torches on the west wall are casting the light that you guys see that is her shadow and Null's shadow and Tyr'n's against the east wall.
Okay.
So relatively, they get a little bigger, but you can tell who's who. When she reaches out and kind of whispers something under her breath and waves her hands in a certain way. Who noticed her shadow earlier? Was it Mando?
Mando,
Yeah. So I'll say everybody this time. Everybody who's watching will see Nurvureem's shadow as a drow as she's performing her spell or disenchant or dispel. She's dispelling. In the instant where she appears to make the spell go through in a flash, everyone sees the shadow of a much larger creature than what is standing before you. And everyone who is watching this, except for Null, because you would probably be engaged in conversation. So everyone except Null, make a perception check, please. This may be cool.
Nope.
We got one.
We got one. We got a live one.
Okay, Gryke. So, yeah. It's like drow, 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 drow. Huge dragon! Drow, 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 drow. Like is what you're seeing of the shadow. This appears, you will know just by the relative, what you can tell by the size of the shadows and everything. This is a huge creature, and you guys kind of already sensed she may be a dragon, but especially you see the crown of the dragon's head, a special design that it's almost like a crescent horn shape on the crown versus maybe some of the things you guys have encountered around here. And then, but then it goes away. So everybody sees the huge dragon shadow, but only Gryke notices the head shape, I guess, or the distinctiveness of the head shape. Horns, sorry. And then in an instant, there's a brief, little subtle poof of purple that just kind of starts at the center of the cover of the journal, and kind of like scorched earth from that epicenter goes around all the way, encompassing the whole book. And after that, she reaches out, Null, and she, so if you're still holding it in the cloak of protection, kind of like this, she reaches out and with her nail just tap tap, just a little tappy tap on there, and it appears to be just leather, and and
No,
standard.
sees this and is still hesitant, but seeing that she can touch it, goes to kind of like slowly take the finger and like scaredly touch it a little bit, but is curious to see what takes place.
For sure, like hot stove, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you tippy tap, just easing in there. You can tell, like, and you 1, 2, okay, you're making contact now, and there's no effect.
So it takes Null takes the book in one hand and puts the cloak back on, and then is it clasped or anything, or is there a clasp on the book? Okay, tries to undo the clasp.
There's a buckle, yes.
So
you go for the buckle, and opens, not like a weird Necronomicon way. It's just like a normal looking book. So the buckle opens, and you open it up, and let's say, okay, so you open it up and you open the cover, and you see like the inside of the first one. There is writing, and you aren't able to get maybe more than 2 words on each page before you see the whole writing just disappear, and it's almost like an optical illusion. It's like you're being gaslit. So if you turn the page again, you see, as soon as you turn the page, there's writing. There is writing there, and there may be a drawing, like a graphic to support, like how people make notes, doodles.
Mm-hmm.
You see it, but only for a split second before it's just gone again. You're just looking at blank paper. It doesn't make sense.
So Null's sitting there and he flips through pages and he starts to turn around. He doesn't know where anybody is, but Null turns around and is flipping the book, and then inquisitively on his face, as much as he can express, looks up and just presents the open book. Yeah, just the open book to whomever, and wants to see, since he's, or Null themselves is describing it as, or sees it just as blank, words are lifting off and disappearing off the page, and so he just presents it to see if anyone else experiences the same or not.
Anybody going for it? Anybody?
I'm still working on my stones.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot, because I'm pretty intrigued by the book that deflected my psychic blade.
Okay.
Is it still, sorry, I had to leave for a second. Is it still in his cloak or no?
No.
Oh, no. So
I heard that she dispelled the protection magic, and has the shadow of the dragon, but Null's the only one that saw, or Gryke's the only one that saw.
Greg's the only one that saw the colorful headpiece. Everyone saw the dragon silhouette that took place. And the book is just open faced in Null's bare hands. He's put the cloak, or they put the cloak back on.
So if I'm looking at the book in his hands, can I see that there's writing, but I just can't make it out from that distance?
So it's almost like those holograms that you can only like, it only works at like 1 degree.
Like the phone cases that are black. If you look at it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like you're getting that, except the only thing is you can't like lock in. You can't, because normally you could just like stand still and then it works. Okay, I can read it now. But every time you almost are able to see it, like
It fades away.
it evades you. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I'll just kind of reach over and grab the book and just kind of take a look at what I see right in front of me.
Go ahead and roll investigation. Are you like pouring through? Are you like really?
I mean, I see that Null is kind of like. Are you giving any signs of frustration, or are you just?
No.
I just take it
curious.
out of his hands then.
Mhm.
Just because I see that it's not hurting anybody anymore. So I'm
Yeah.
like, well, what the fuck? And I take it. And also, I'm not like, I want to know what it is. But I probably don't have the same investment that they do. I'm just like, well, what's with the book everybody wants to read? So.
Okay.
And my roll shows that. So.
Yeah, I'll say more of the same. Like you'll see. I will say, it's writings, it's scribblings, but then you happen to catch a familiar icon that you guys have just recently come across, and it's the same symbol as the cult of the Black Earth. But you don't really have context for it. You don't really know why, like what it was referencing.
I've just seen it before, and
yeah, you just know he's like on that page. He is talking about them. Okay.
I'll just kind of take it back. I'll just kind of, and I'll hand it back to Null, and I'll be like, yeah, it's just Cult of the Black Earth stuff. I don't really care. And then I'll ask Nurvureem. I'll just kind of nudge her a little bit, be like, hey, you think you can take care of our little guy over here? I know you might still be a little bit hungry, maybe just a little. You know, with him being a necromancer and stuff, I'd really like to just wrap this up with him.
Or you want me to eat Oreioth? What?
Yes.
No, thank you. Even if I was hungry, Oreioth's a piece of shit. I'm not going to eat Oreioth.
Yeah, I just don't want him coming back. You know.
Oh,
Okay.
nor do I. I understand your concern, although I will say he's the only necromancer that I'm aware of, at least, in near Phandalin, anyway.
Well, he had to learn from someone.
Indeed.
So I'm gonna go saunter off and see what Greg's doing.
Now, if you want me to take care of the body, I can make the body go away without eating it.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care what you do with it. I just don't ever want to see it again or have it be able to come back to life again.
So,
or I could I pull out one of my daggers and I'm like, or I can do it if you tell me how.
I don't know. It's no trouble. Real quick, let me. Oh, wow. I just went to my DM view and now I know exactly how many cultists there were. I wasn't too far off. I've been watching teams this whole time. Okay.
Mando just walks over with a torch and just lights his clothes on fire.
Oh, Oreioth?
Yeah.
Oh, then there you go. All right.
There you go.
Cool.
Oh, y'all were about to get. Okay, never mind. It's cool. Okay.
Hey, sure you don't want to eat him now that he's cooked?
All right. So in the same way that Myster Bizness, you kind of nudged Nurvureem. She, it looks like your friend's already taken care of it, and she's gonna nudge you right back. I need you to make a con save or dex save. Dex save. Dex save.
All right.
Mr. Business is now splattered against
She's not
the wall.
attacking. She's just nudging you. She's just friendly.
Oh my God, that was a 19 and it rolled over to a 9.
Okay, so she walks up. She's not aggressive at all. Like she's just
She's just
like
nudging me playfully.
Just a little playful nudge, and that's gonna send you launching into the edge of the workstation there, up against the wall, and you are knocked prone. And she's genuinely embarrassed. She's little man, I'm so sorry, little cat man. I'm so sorry.
Tabaxi.
I'm so sorry.
I'll stand up and start brushing myself off.
She helps you up.
Nope, don't touch. No, you're fine. I got it. Don't touch it. It's okay.
Oh, all right.
So, nothing against you. You just, dragon and whatnot.
Oh, well, I guess The jig's up. Yes. So you have seen I Am a Dragon. This is not untrue. More on that later. Anyway. Anyhow, I believe you've taken care of Oreioth's body. I believe there's the rest of the cave to investigate, if you wish.
Gryke's gonna walk up to the storm giant body that's been filleted on the wall, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, we'll say that is.
We're about where that's at.
Let's do like this area here.
Okay.
Let's say like before in the previous room they had those what are they called? Cadaver working tables. Whatever. And so like that, but like big, and it's kind of dual purpose. You can tell normally it's probably not an organ. It's just like a normal workstation, but right now that's what it is.
Okay. It's an organ.
Specifically, Gryke is searching the body because he remembers that the giant woman that he fell head over heels for was looking for a storm giant. So he is looking for anything, family mark, anything along those lines of something that lets him know who this is. And also maybe something he could take back with, hey, sorry, we found him. He's dead. Here's
Maybe a magical conch.
What about the rune on the bangle?
Well, I'm pretty sure Tyr'n has destroyed that by now.
Yeah.
With harvesting the gemstones.
It would have like, let's say it was like a power up for his bracer or whatever, and like but by plucking them out, it kind of disintegrated the spell.
Okay.
Yeah, but you got like 70 GP worth of gems out of it. So
What's up?
Instead of a magic bracer. It was actually a bracer of giant strength.
It was actually a bracer of turn into a storm giant and win. But 70 GP, whatever.
It's funny you guys mentioned like the giant strength because my Tabaxi on my other campaign has gauntlets of ogre strength.
Nice. Yeah. I want those too.
Which pisses off the Dragonborn because I'm technically the strongest character in the group.
That was on my wish list when I was playing a monk for like 2 seconds. I wanted the braces of defense. And...
Be cool.
So do I need
okay,
to roll
cool. So
investigation?
Yeah, go ahead and so what do you physically do? Great.
Rides with looking for something that he would recognize that was on the two giant women that he saw. Some family crest, some runes, some jewelry piece, something on a body remnant, maybe a ring, something that would be an identifiable mark of, okay, this is definitely the storm giant we're looking for.
Perfect. So before we roll for investigation, I'll say the first thing you notice is there's a leg missing.
Oh no.
Fuck.
So go ahead and roll for investigation.
Don't worry, folks. The Necromancer's dead. No legs will be hopping around at us.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a +0 too.
So you have good. So there is a torso, a leg, an arm. The head was the head gone? Or was that somebody else's head? That was somebody else's head. Everything. So the head, the torso, one arm, one leg, and the iron eagle or whatever. The
definitely
blood eagle.
There, I would imagine
Organ.
storm giant ornamental beard things, family heirloom type thing, probably in the beard or the hair, most likely. So I'm guessing that's where the eye is going to be drawn.
Okay. You see an arm. On the arm is another bracer, and it's identical to the previous one. So if you guys want to, so Tyr'n, that was like, what did I say last time? It's 11 gems arranged in a rune. And each of those gems is worth 10 GP. So there's that. You're looking for. So yes, you see. Shit. Plot wise, I can't remember if the head's supposed to be there.
Schrodinger's head. It's both there and not there.
Can we go with yes? Can we please go with yes?
I'm gonna say the head is missing.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the head was supposed to be. No, it's gone. Yeah, because you guys see a male who is mature for sure. It's not like a young strapping man. This is a grown ass man's body, and the head's gone, and the stuff you're looking for. Yeah. So yes, you will see Gryke. What kind of look like almost for metagaming, almost like military tattoos, like almost kind of, but in giant runes. And there's some on his arm. There appear to be some on his chest. Does anyone speak giant? Is that a thing?
Not giant.
No, I speak celestial.
Nice.
I speak primordial.
Jesus.
Oh, where was it? My tabaxi. There was a.
Did you read ahead?
What? No. I have Aquan, Common, Druidic, Orc, and then I took Primordial for shits and giggles.
Holy shit. Okay.
My tabaxi, for some reason, knows deep speech.
Damn. Y'all are good. Okay, this will be fun. Okay.
I'm trying to figure out where mine is.
Oh, because so you got honor common, deep speech, and nice and common.
Shouldn't you know one additional language for every like +1 intelligence modifier you have?
Is that a thing?
I thought it was wisdom.
I thought it was intelligence, but I'll check on my own.
Oh, I speak Common, Elvish, and Thieves' Cant.
Nice.
Exactly. And you're not allowed to say that, so
That's our word.
keep that in mind.
Okay, so Gryke, you're looking at these things, and you don't see
With Gryke's background and with his elder, he saw some nobility things. So if anything jumps out as, oh, that family crest tattoo, I think that might ping a bell. But other than that, I don't think anything would pop out of him.
nothing like that. This looks to be. Oh, and I'll also say that there are healed battle wounds. There's like, this body has seen some battles in its day, but like not because of the necromancer's activities. This is like long healed. These are old scars.
Okay.
But well maintained, like well healed and
Okay.
stuff. Before it was butchered, this is a strapping example of a yes, what may be a soldier, a warrior.
Okay.
But I wouldn't say royalty though.
Okay.
And as far as shells of the conch nature, there's nothing of that around.
No magic conch.
Oh well. Well, Gryke didn't find what he was looking for, so he's going to keep going.
Okay, go for it, Gryke. Oh,
You guys following up there?
Tyr'n said, "Fuck it."
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going up. Turns out the languages thing was a relic of old editions.
Oh,
Was it a 3.5?
Yeah, it's like two to 3 or something like that.
Sounds familiar.
Can we go all the way up, or do we?
I mean, I think the dark lady said there was no further dangers ahead.
Yeah.
so you guys are we're
Pretty sure she lied.
Yeah, nobody did an inside check on that. Did they?
nobody inside at Nurvureem.
Great, cool.
The whole time.
Hey,
Nothing to worry about.
has anybody had an
How
issue?
far do we walk until we find something to hit with a stick?
For someone who can just like murder anyone at a whim, I don't really feel a need to not trust her because she didn't just immediately murder us.
Has anybody had an issue in Roll20 where you grab your character token and it scrolls up and down as you try to move it?
Yeah.
I've been having that today
sometimes.
too. I
Do you
thought-
Is your caps lock on?
No.
No.
I'll just
Are
refresh it.
you?
I know what you're
are you
talking
right
about,
or-
and I don't know. It's not consistent, so it's not like
Okay.
I know what. Yeah, I don't
I
know.
assume it's my Apple mouse that my wife uses.
No, because I don't use any of that shit, and I'm fine. I'm having the same issue, so.
The issue is usually between the chair and the desk.
Well, I refreshed it, and there's no more issues, so.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, you guys make your way into Oreioth's study. This is a slightly cleaner, no less depressing part of the cave. This is guy's clearly a neckbeard, lots of time alone.
Waifu pillows?
Waifu, he's got but they're all skeletons, so it's like Day of the Dead waifus littered
Literal
across.
boning. Okay.
Yeah, and there's like articles of clothing and cloths with questionable juices and goo on them. You probably don't want to investigate those. But
Null turns
everyone
off
walking
the.
in, there's
Null turns
obviously the main attraction would be the pile of dead hands and cradling or supporting a case, a heavy case on them, above them.
Well, obviously,
so,
Gryke walks up and picks up the briefcase.
nice. Everybody's in there, right? Everybody's cool.
Null goes in to reach over and pick up the case too.
Nice. So you guys see, it's pretty big case. If you guys try to, no, it's not. It's a briefcase. Sorry, never mind. That's a different thing. So yeah, you guys see the suitcase, and if you turn it around, you see the light. Jobe. Everybody's kind of paying attention, right? Everybody's watching.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So Jobe, you will notice. I didn't have this ready, and this may take too long. On the cover of this, oh dang it! Well, yeah, we're good. No, not Waterdeep, not Waterdeep, not that one. Here we go. Or actually, sorry. Dun, 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 dun. I don't want to do that. Anyway, so you see on the case a very clear symbol, a logo-ish thing. It's a crescent moon, and inside the crescent moon there is a harp. So it kind of forms a crescent moon with a harp in it.
Okay.
So you just notice that.
Okay.
And
Can I roll an insight check or like a history check to identify that?
Yes, please.
Yep.
You said harp or heart?
A harp, like a harp, the
Is the-
Irish string instrument.
Is the crescent moon like the frame of the harp, and the strings are kind of attaching the top and bottom of the crescent?
Yes. Hold on, let me. I don't want to mess with the window because it'll be like, it'll mess with the thing. It's fine. I'll do it real quick.
From your
I'll just-
GM screen, you should be able to push out an image to all of us if you.
Yeah, I wasn't getting it there.
Gotcha.
I will bring it. No, not the thing. Here we go. Save image. Should have had this ready. Sorry, I should have had. I knew this was gonna happen 3 sessions ago. I should have had this ready. Like, it was funny because Jobe, you missed I think 2 in a row maybe, and those were the 2. Like I knew this might happen, and I was not ready. So here we go. So boom, you guys see the image of the. Oh, it's not there anymore. You guys zoom out. Okay, I will track it up to you guys.
Okay.
I will.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Put it over here. Sorry, you can't. Okay, so we're over here.
Oh, okay. Not quite what I was thinking, but interesting.
Here we go. Okay, sorry about that. Here we go. So on the case, you notice this symbol. But otherwise, the case is mostly unharmed. There's some like goo on it, as you're wont to do, wandering through the Necromancer's cave. But other than that, seems fully intact. Anybody else looking around the rest of the room? Anybody want to open the case? What do you guys want to do?
I will open the case.
I was
Nice.
going to do the case opening thing as well.
Nice.
You have to
So the
have a
druids-
cigarette hanging out of your mouth and ask if we were happy.
Is there anything else of note in the room to investigate?
Yes. Do y'all want to do the case or the other stuff first?
I was just kind of walking around the outside.
We could do the room first and then open up the case to keep the suspense.
Yeah, I'm looking around.
Case ain't going nowhere. All right. So we are in the. So you will see at. I'll actually use where the emblem is there. There's like a desk, a work desk, a study. Oreioth's area where he's like, there's some candlelight happening, quills, some scrolls, and this is clearly where he's been working. And there is a wand sitting just like loose by itself on some scraps of paper, just kind of where right in front of the chair where he would sit. There's a wand sitting there.
Do you want to take that, Tyr'n, or do you want me to take a look at it?
I kind of really want to take that.
Go for it.
All right, so I just kind of gracefully.
Nice. So this.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah.
Do you like flick it and like books just fly off the shelf nearby?
So anybody, let's see, let's do a Arcana check.
Let's do a
Tyr'n, you
line
want to do an
of-
Arcana check on that? To see like.
Probably have to cast the identify spell to know like what it does.
We do a line
okay.
of sight check first to see who's in the path of destruction.
Is that how it works, DMs? You have to cast. So if you just find a wand and it's like a certain wand, you don't know what it does. You have
You
to.
need to cast identify on it.
Can you use it before casting identify to see what it does?
Sure.
And
Nice.
arm blows off.
To
That's
your
Okay, well, that
detriment
takes care
for
of
the
that. Never
parties.
mind.
You could certainly try.
But yeah, you can
Go with the
definitely use it to
wand.
find out what it does.
Hell
But
yeah.
it might, depending on the wand, it might need attunement.
It's It's a dragon killer with one charge.
No, it just spawns random pieces of food around.
Heck
It spawns
yes.
another wand. That spawns another wand. And that's all.
It's a wand spawner.
Oh, and then I don't think did anybody grab the spell scrolls from Oreioth's jacket,
Yeah, Mando did.
his vest? So now these are labeled, so we'll just say these are written in common. These are spell scrolls, right? Or does this have
No,
to be-
even spell scrolls need to be identified.
Oh, god damn it. Okay. Well, cool.
It's your game.
Well, you have 4 of them. I don't know how to. Yeah. So
There's
the
4 spell scrolls. Got it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Because now it's up to me to remember it. That's not fun.
No, I was gonna say they're identified spells.
The dark. We still have the dark lady. Okay. So anyway, you guys get that. So in the room, you've got the wand that Tyr'n picked up, and then in the corner, let me make sure there is a glowing sphere.
Oh fuck yeah! I'm going after that.
Are you the artificer?
No, it's a ball.
It's a shiny ball.
It's a shiny ball. What Tabaxi
Man.
wouldn't want to bat that thing around?
This man's wanting to ponder the orb.
My tabaxi in the other campaign didn't get a chance to do that.
Well,
The kobold ran off with the orb.
So this small sphere that is emanating light from the corner, it seems to be spinning in place. It's elevated by like a structure, a supportive structure that comes up to a peak, comes down. It's not actually contacting it though. It's floating.
It's
It's floating
hovering?
just a yeah.
It's,
Oh.
hovering
it's
just
sitting
a
on
few
top
inches
of a
above.
whiskey bottle. Okay.
I'm gonna
Yes, it's a whiskey bottle.
I'm gonna walk up to it, kind of crane my neck around it, and then just give it a simple swipe off
Nice.
the pedestal. Just pop, pap. I'm gonna knock it out.
Yeah, so you're able to grab it. It's this is a small sphere of glass, and feel it in your hand. Weighs about a pound.
Okay. Is it still emanating light now that it's off of the pedestal? Or
We'll say
not
it was
hovering?
like it was emanating light and kind of letting out like a old TV hum, like that hee. And as soon as you grabbed it, the light went down and the hum stopped.
I put it back. Was my hand still on it? Just over the thing. Does it still make the noise again?
Oh, you put it back? Yeah. Is it?
Yeah. I take it away. I put it back and I
Yeah.
take it away. Okay.
So just like that, it'll off on off
Gotcha.
on.
And then I'm just gonna throw that thing kind of in an inside pocket of my jacket.
Nice.
Without any much further investigation, I can take a look at it later.
Nice.
So-
And again, this is like a similar thing where we don't know yet.
Yeah, sure.
You have to identify.
It's a ball.
It's your
for me.
game, man.
For me, it's a ball, and I'm so happy for that. So
I mean, I have NPCs that you can utilize, so it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah, okay. So okay. And then in the other side, the southern, let's say the southeastern wall, there is where now this is the heaviest concentration of skeleton waifus above his what seems to be a bedding area, and it's just like you see stitched, because this guy is, I mean, for all intents and purposes, a pretty good surgeon. So he's really good with stitching. He has done some what's it called, some
Macrame.
macrame with and it says Oreioth special time room.
No.
No,
So if
just
anybody
turns
wants
off
to
that-
pull those drapes,
Don't pull
Noel
those
just
drapes.
turns off his internal black light so he doesn't see anything.
Oh no.
but if anyone does,
Mm-mm.
Mando will go check it out.
okay.
Mando's
So,
got gloves on.
So Mando, you're pulling apart Oreioth special time, happy place. You're pulling apart. And you go in. It's not any more disgusting than what you may have seen, but you'll find some loose coin. You'll find 3 coin purses gathered together, kind of close to his bed, and as well as 4 polished jet gems. Next to his, you can see he's kind of got like a hoard happening. So these gems are worth 50 GP each,
Nice.
4 of them. And the coin, they're loosely, they're not like super organized, but if you were to spend time and go through all of it again, that's 165 silver pieces and 78 gold pieces.
Dang.
Score.
Someone got rich real fast.
Yeah. What did this guy do?
Guys, it's real gross in here. Don't come in here.
What is it? What is it?
Pocket.
Oh, it's gross. Ching, 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 ching.
And then that, yeah. And then other than that, sorry, homebrew. Yes, there is on the north wall. So let's say there was the pile of hands that was where the case, you guys found the case. So in the north wall, least populous waifu area, there is what seems to be a large chest. It's a chest of drawers over by itself. It's let's say about as big as one Jobe Eyden.
Ooh, perfect.
If it catches your attention, if it looks nice, I won't say anything special about it, but it looks nice. You know, maybe worth checking out.
I'd like to investigate that.
Okay, Jobe. I'll say it's smaller than that, but you know, it's that shape.
Sure.
So you walk up to it, and so yeah, this is I don't know wood, but it's a nice mahogany, like a nice walnut. You know, it's real nice.
It's good quality workmanship. You can't get that these days.
you walk up and are you investigating? Like, do you try to reach in, maybe open?
Yeah, I'll try to open it.
How do you feel as you open it?
How do I feel?
Yeah, how does Jobe feel?
Curious, but and a little wary, knowing that I've just been kind of burned by that weird ass book in the other cavern, but still curious.
Curious, and
I would say
timid, or
a little timid.
reluctant?
A little timid. Reluctant is probably the better word.
Okay.
Yeah. A slight amount of reluctance, but curious enough that I'm able to overcome that.
Okay. So, I'm curious. As you open so it looks like it's got a top to it that opens like on a hinge, and then once that's open, it kind of splits in the middle and opens up into doors. So it's kind of a multi-tier. So lid, doors, drawers.
Okay.
So as soon as you open the lid part, you're feeling curious as you're looking in. You earlier, if anybody had felt the chill grabbing the Necromancer's journal, this is not a chill of this is not a chill. This is a like a microdose oxytocin, just a little bit of just a little bit of good feeling, just a little bit of sunshine, a little bit of sunshine going down Jobe's spine, and as he opens up, you'll reach into that maybe the first drawer, maybe that's the first thing like you can actually like investigate. So you were feeling curious earlier, right?
Right.
You open up and the first drawer there is a Jobe-sized trench coat, fedora, and magnifying glass.
Yeah. Okay.
Sherlock Jobes.
Well.
Yes.
Well, these are some pretty snazzy duds. I am gonna pull these out of here. I'm gonna take them out.
Okay.
I'm going to don the fedora and then casually flip the jacket over my shoulder.
Yes.
And I'm gonna pocket the magnifying glass and kind of like a little side patchel.
Yes. Perfect.
I say.
What
do you say? What do you say, gents? Not too bad, huh? Right? Yeah. Not too bad. I feel I got a night out on the town. What do you guys say?
Null sees this take place and he's confused. The only clothing Null wears is the cloak, so he's confused.
Why anybody would want to wear more?
He's just confused by clothing in general because Null doesn't Null's a robot without any external kind of feeling outside. There's no touch, sense of tactile touch or anything. So he's unaware of cold or so to a certain degree, right?
So it's just weird seeing somebody happy about finding clothes.
Yeah, clothes
doesn't get the allure of a nice slick fedora with a matching jacket.
Null has no sense of fashion.
Sure.
We come to find out Null actually has the best sense of fashion, but he just doesn't know it.
The man can put together an outfit. I don't know.
Anybody else curious for the anybody else want to?
I want to
interact.
There's more drawers, right?
Yeah.
I want to check.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Tyr'n, you approach the chest of drawers, and
can
kind of the same vibe. You're just reaching in. So how does Tyr'n feel?
Yeah, so kind of excited. I was like, man, just a fedora. I mean, what kind of style is in here? What kind of outfits we got going on in here? What are we gonna work with? I'm excited.
You're gonna see a maid outfit in the next one.
Tyrn's like, hell yeah.
So would you say excited, maybe?
I would say curious and excited. Yeah.
Okay.
Excitedly curious.
Okay. So as you yeah, so you reach to the second drawer and pull it open, and before you is a Tyr'n sized outfit. Excited. This one is, there is a vest that is polka dot, a very nice shirt that is stripes, and then a blazer that goes over it that is plaid, like a tartan. So you've got all conflicting. It just doesn't look as quite as fashionable as what was pulled earlier.
Okay.
But it's your size. It looks nice, but it doesn't look. I don't know. What's Tyr'n's sense of fashion?
Not this.
Yeah. You did like a no thanks.
Yeah.
Mr. Bizness is eyeing the fuck out of that jacket, though. Like,
They can't all be winners.
So let's say after a couple, like you get the feeling this is if anybody else wants to go up, you're more than welcome to. But this chest of drawers seems to react to the moment. So like whatever is being felt, whatever might be needed. This is and I'll say it's small enough to be carried relatively easily, so that you don't have to we don't have to do any weird mechanics to get it out of here or anything.
Null walks up in curiosity and interacts with a drawer.
Nice. So if everyone's curious, so anyone like mostly curious, everybody gets their own like detective outfit. Like So
does that mean Null gets a detective outfit? Is that
a
what
null sized yes. Fedora, trench coat, but like Faerûn version of these. We can artistic representation of these effects, but yes. Tools.
It's a sure forged.
I'll walk up feeling like I need a +4 poison dagger. No, I'll have actually just seen other people go, so I figure it's something I have to do. So I'll walk up there with like a sense of necessity, just like, all right, let me do this so we can move on. I'd say so, like necessity and hurriedness.
Okay, so yes, Myster Bizness, you reach into, and it doesn't really. I'll say it doesn't really matter like first, second, third. It's just like whatever drawer you grab, that is the new drawer. So yeah, Myster Bizness, you reach in there, and you pull out a Myster Bizness fit, very almost like Johnny Cash, just like bare bones, black and white outfit, easy slip-on shoes.
Hell yeah.
No fuss, no muss. It's a tearaway. It's like a tearaway.
Fuck yes, it is. Does it fit over all of my my cloak of protection and stuff?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
fuck
We'll say every time this you apply every time an article is donned from this chest of drawers, it does not conflict with any magical or physical.
It's a cosmetic.
Yes.
Sweet. Oh, I put it on. Hell yeah. And I'm like spinning around looking at myself all dapper as fuck. Like,
now he's literally Myster Bizness. Like,
yeah, dude, I feel great. I'm like, and I start to pull it apart, and I'm like, no. Not yet.
Myster Bizness is now officially in business.
Oh,
yes,
fuck yeah.
Yes.
Oh, God, our next combat, I'm going to waste an action, y'all. I just want to let you know.
So, if Myster Bizness dies, do we just call him out of business?
Yeah, hell yeah, you do. Closed for business.
And then we take his stuff and call it a liquidation sale.
Shit, me dying may be good for y'all. I got to be careful. I got to watch out for you guys.
Well, Mando walks out of the happy fun room and sees all this happening and looks down at his own clothes, which he had picked up like a pirate captain's outfit off of Skeletons earlier. Goes, I don't need any of that. I already look good.
Hell yeah.
Gryke doesn't like frivolous things.
No, Gryke's still focused on this case. Gryke doesn't use
so
imperial
the
object.
case.
Oh, let me put this in my inventory. Tearaway fucking suit. Yeah.
Have we investigated the case yet? I don't think.
No, we were doing all
skipped
this
it and did
first.
everything else.
Yeah. So Null is gets clothing, puts on the hat, so he's now wearing the hat. But he's already got cloak, so he doesn't know what to do with anything else at all, and so Null just turns back and goes towards his original intent with the case and attempts to open it.
Nice. Easily, yeah. Null, you there is a buckle kind of similar to the diary, but it just opens right up.
Mhm.
And in it you will find, and these are labeled. So there's no these are labeled. This is Sister Adabra's personal stash. So on the
What sort of personal stash?
not that personal. So on one side, we'll just say it's mixed on both. So in the contents, you will see 4 of the potions are labeled potion of healing. So there's 4. 6 potions of resistance.
Wow.
2 potions of heroism. And 2 potions of growth.
How many potions of healing were there?
None. 4.
4.
So Null takes 1.
Gryke takes both of the potions of growth, walks over to Mando, hands them both to him, and says, "You feed to me when I turn into bear."
Ooh.
Mando takes them, winks at you, and puts them away.
Drops it on the ground and says, "No."
How many potions of heroism was it? 2?
Yes.
2 potions of heroism.
What does heroism do?
Makes you not afraid of things.
It didn't it affect your Constitution save or something like that?
So it's whiskey, so you're confident. Okay.
Yeah. Liquid courage.
It is. Let me look this up.
Like the heroism spell gives you temp HP and makes you immune to the frightened condition.
I like that.
I don't know if a potion of heroism does the same.
There we go.
Oh, well, yeah, about the same.
10 temporary HP for an hour.
What are the effect of the bless spell?
Yeah.
Nice.
So
It's even better.
saves advantage on yeah.
Neato.
There you go.
It looks like it's boiling.
So it's 3 potions of healing, 2 potions of growth, 2 potions of heroism.
Did
4,
she want
6,
this
2, 2.
back?
Yeah, 6 X number of party members, potion of resistance, 4 potion of healing,
Oh.
2 potion of heroism, 2 potion of growth.
Pretty sure she said we could keep what was inside. She just wanted the case back.
That is what
Yeah.
she said.
Huh.
No, so potions and stuff are being disseminated against the group. Null closes the case and picks it up and begins to want to carry it back out.
Nice.
Is
Who's
that-
got the case?
I just said that.
No.
Yeah, no. has to
Okay, I'm sorry. I was
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
reading
yeah.
something else.
No
Apologies.
worries. Yeah, Null has the case.
Is that
And then
everything
I'll say,
in here?
Oops. There's nothing there. You guys have scoured the room. There's definitely the few items we've mentioned, but other than that, just like signs of living. There were some books, but I'll say you guys have found the ones that stuck out the most and count. Other than that, you're just leaving a very sad scene.
Oh my. I just read the growth effect. 1d4 hours.
Oh wow. So probably good for one combat.
Few combats, yeah.
A couple if we move quick enough.
And if you big enough,
That's
move
true.
quick.
It might go right on the bear.
I guess as we're walking on the way out, I'll address Nurvureem and if she's plans on staying here or coming out.
Oh, yes, I just finished gathering my effects. And I thought, Fandalorian, you there. I went over to get my purse, and it was next to these ingots. I think you may find some interest in. This is only,
Ingots?
I've only seen this used with your kind. And she reveals, so in one hand, there's nothing. So, well, okay, my phone's every prop. So in one hand, Nurvureem reaches out and she says, "Oh, well, these are the two ingots I found. They must be part of Oreioth's tools. He might have been using them to make something special. I'm not sure." But she's just like this nonchalant with her hand throwing these ingots around. So she reaches over and hands it to you, offers it.
I'll take them.
Take it. Okay, make a strength check.
Okay. Strength. Is that like athletics?
Strength.
I mean, there's like strength saving throws. There's not really strength checks, right?
Athletics, not acrobatics, not. Okay, 10. So as she's like really easily just handing these out to you like they're feathers. Mando, you get them, but whoa, the weight of the metal just immediately brings you down to the ground.
Much denser than what she was leading them on to be.
Yes.
She is
So
a
you're-
goddamn dragon.
Once you realize, like, oh, like you are able to lift them, but not. It just took you a minute. This is not easy.
Okay.
And Mando, you will know. You will recognize this as as Feskar
Feskar.
with
That's what I was thinking.
Feskar.
Feskar metal.
From the PH.
Which should never be used as weapons.
Oh,
Only
that is exclusively what they're getting used for.
Okay. Okay, and so I expect you boys found what you were looking for, I believe. The case. Oh, I see it there. Oh, my metal boy, he has it. Oh, I love this. So, she will ask. Well, she's gonna mention who has the diary? Who has the journal?
I
No,
think
I
I
think
did.
I still do.
No,
because-
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
They,
no.
they threw it back at me.
Yeah.
No, I can't read this. This is boring.
I didn't want
I
it
have
anymore.
I have both items.
So she I'm gonna retcon a little bit. I'm gonna retcon the back when she dispelled the enchantment that was on the journal. Let's say that it wasn't just as simple as her waving her hand over it. Let's say she grabbed it full on and flipped through some pages first, and then that happened. So just fix that little bit right there.
Mm-hmm.
So that was before you guys did the treasure. Nurvureem gestures toward Null. Mitch, I say that journal you have there's some disturbing things that I need to investigate on my own that I believe will be of special interest to not just you lot, but myself as well. I have a feeling we will be seeing each other again. But when the time comes, yes, one of you asked earlier how you would reach me. And I will say that you can always come to find me. in town, in Phandalin. If you are in town, the place to find me is the manor on the east of town, just as you're on your way out.
East.
Sorry, I think it's we'll
Oh,
call it
Rundreth.
Rundreth.
The name of the manor, but I know you're talking about. It starts with a T or something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's something house maybe the actual one in Phandalin, like on the map. But we're gonna call it Rundreth Manor. We're gonna like refit. We're gonna merge two things, but it's in Phandalin. So she's gonna say yes. If you are in need of anything, I mean, don't come waste my time. But you will find me at Rundreth Manor on the east of town in Phandalin. But I believe, right? You maybe there are things happening in Phandalin proper that have not done anything to do with the happenings of today that I have just encountered. I believe there were already troubles in town. Is that right? Perhaps you lot have heard something like there's an
We have a
orc.
few quests, yeah, to go handle some orcs, and
Mhm.
there's a white dragon that is terrorizing.
Ah, yes, her. Yes.
Friend of yours.
Yeah, you know her?
Friend, no. Know her, I wouldn't say. I'm aware of her. She's new. She's not supposed to be here, is she?
We may need some help with her.
Well, I'll tell you what. You boys go take care of these errands while I do some investigation. I'll say once, maybe in like 2 levels. You guys,
You guys
guys
hit
come
2
knocking
more
on my door.
milestones.
Don't come see me. I'll see you when you're ready.
exactly. In fact, yes, I will receive you when the time is right. You will find me in town, Rundreth Manor. So, until then, I will just leave you with, first of all, being alive. You're welcome. And I will say that you have intrigued me. You have entertained me.
You're welcome.
What? Oh, Tyr'n. So, what? Strength save. And she will, now I'm going to go now. And she's got her purse now. She's got like her, I don't know, the other thing she was carrying. And she's going to, just for, well, okay. Are you guys really all surrounding her like that? So,
Absolutely.
Well, Mando had a reason to, but yeah.
so she's going to bid you farewell. And is there anywhere perhaps you would like to go, and maybe that concerns your little quest there, or shall I leave you to it?
Out.
Out of here, yeah. I think that's a good start. We're going to Phandalin, though, right? That's the destination.
Yeah, we're headed back to Phandalin.
Yeah.
Back to Phandalin then.
But we have to return this case to its
yeah.
owner in the windmill.
Oh, very well then. Well, all right. I'll be seeing you later then. And I guess it's only one then. And she, so you guys are seeing a drow female, but from this drow's emerges in a mixture of almost like illusion / actual like space-time being warped like right in front of you. This emerges a huge dragon wing, and for the first time you guys are seeing like her actual part of her actual form. But so from the Dark Lady's back emerges this wing and does just one whip, a flip, and in that swirl of wind that she creates with her flap, and almost immediately the wing retracts immediately. But while the swirl's still happening, the kind of like in a Doctor Strange way, the portal opens up, and she looks back, hair, tosses her hair back, like, well, good luck then. I will say these people deserve your help. They're good. They mean well. And they deserve a chance. And I'll be watching you. and she steps through the portal.
And quick as a flash, Gryke yeets Ilpa through the portal because he doesn't
Ah!
still.
No need for you.
Told you she was a dragon.
Gryke just responds, "Dragon royalty."
Dragon suspicious.
Null isn't super phased by the dragon.
I mean, if anybody wanted at any time to make an insight check, it could have done something.
Well, no, I mean, we saw. I called her out as a dragon, but it wasn't a big deal to me either because where I kind of like grew up and stuff, I saw all sorts of people be things they weren't. So whether it's physical or mental, it doesn't surprise me to see people pretending to be things they're not. And I'll have a habit of calling them out when I see it because whatever, that's the quickest way to get somebody on you call them out for who they really are and they're immediately on the defensive. So I like to catch them off guard that way.
Mando will reach into his pocket and pull out a small handful of silver coins and hand them to Ilpa and say, "It's payment. Continue to prioritize me."
I think. He puts in his little bucket away. And I'll say earlier, if to clarify, she insinuated that she would help you read it later, the journal. If that wasn't clear, sorry.
She took it with her though, right?
Yeah, she said she wanted to look into it,
Study
further.
it.
Well, Null has the diary. She's looking into the information she's working off of that was from earlier.
Okay.
I thought she took it with her,
But she did see. I mean, she did see something though. She saw something in the journal. So
cool.
All right. Well, let's get out of this creepy cave.
Here we go.
So we jumped through the portal.
You could have. All right, let's bring us back to.
Ooh, can we go up the stairs? What's up there?
Oh, sorry. Yes, you can. Sorry, I can put you back if you want to.
Oh no.
Okay.
It's okay. We're just in here with a giant bear. No worries.
Oh, what's this? All right.
Bear.
I forgot about the bear. It's bear. It's Bear Gryke.
All right, so
Imagine
this
Bear
feels-
Gryke with a potion of jump, or Mando's jump and the potion of growth. So he goes to a huge bear that jumps a ridiculous amount. Oh God, that's terrifying.
This feels like ages ago.
It was. I did not expect the cave to take that long. That was like.
That's cool though.
Never underestimate our ineptitude.
It's not even that. I think a lot of people are used to playing like 4-hour sessions too, and we're doing 2-hour sessions with a lot of people. There's a lot of exposition, so it just takes a little bit longer.
A lot of role playing.
I mean, yeah. Usually we've been going to like midnight, so it's been about 3-hour sessions.
Yeah. I cannot do that tonight.
Nice. Oh no, we're
Do we wanna- give this case back real quick.
Say what?
So, do we want to give this case back real quick?
Well, so
I don't know if there's a real quick.
Welcome to plot.
unfortunately, you guys come up the hatch where you entered the cave, and everything looks the same except Sister Dabra. Dun dun dun. She's in the corner, bleeding.
No.
She's been injured. She's still alive, but she's coughing up some blood in the corner.
Null sees this, drops the case on the floor, and runs over to aid.
Yeah. How do you just like what are you doing?
Well, what's the do we know any extent of the wounds? Like, can Null understand what took place?
For sure. So if you like make a medicine check. So no,
Nice roll.
you come up and let's say you know the traditional cradle, get them the head steady and things. She's just, oh man, she's hemorrhaging. You can tell it's in the blood's in her lungs now. She's coughing up blood. You see down below that she has just been like gutted for, and it's just been her keeping her like self together this time.
Mm-hmm.
And she just cultists. She coughing up blood, and just the life leaves her body, and poor Sister Adabra covered in blood in the corner.
Yeah, I'm following Mando. Are you running outside to check the area?
Yeah, I'd gone out there preemptively, but I guess with that happening, yeah, I would kind of rush outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go.
So if you guys rush outside, and there's no, like I said earlier, earlier that was like 4 sessions ago. There's not a lot of tree cover on this hill. You guys are on a hill with a windmill on top, some like ruins of like the house that used to be attached to it. You can see for a long time. So anywhere you would like dash for any significant or sprint for any significant time, there's like no one inside. There's nothing.
Okay. All right. Who was it?
Unfortunately, I don't know how invested we were with.
Is invested
Null.
in the reward.
Null is visibly, or again, as much as you can tell, visibly sad. He can't cry or anything of the sort, but you can tell that Null is sad.
I'll pick up the case, just because I watched Null drop it. I figured there's got to be some import to it, and maybe we need to keep it safe and not on the floor. So I'll just pick it up. I'll just be holding it. I'm not gonna like stash it or anything. Just in the meantime.
He just throws it at Null to kill him.
Yeah, just like here.
Wham. Okay, so and did we got the chest of drawers from earlier, the magic item? Okay, and then all things cool. I think that's a good place.
Yeah.
If you guys want to,
Stop in here in Fanlin. Do we want to go back there first?
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, we can long rest here. If you guys want to go back to Fanlin, we can like.
I need a long rest.
Yeah, I'd like to go back to Fanlin to do a little.
Well,
I'm at 50% health.
it'd be great to like if we wanted to like do a long rest here and then like bury the body and then head into Fandolin, or like we say we did that and we're already in Fandolin next session.
Yeah.
I'm
Either
cool
way,
with just saying we did that.
Yeah.
cool. So long rest, and we're in Fandolin.
Sounds great.
Sweet.
Okay, so next session,
Is that-
we will.
Is
Say
that for Null's plot? Is that what releases him from being a bodyguard?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's there's still a body if you want to guard it, but it's not.
That's fucked up.
So that's part of the whole thing because he's Null, their bodyguard to the thing that just the being that just died, and so the whole thing was how does Null get out of that contract? And now Null's just again free, so that's gonna be interesting. He just kind of daintily wanders with the group because that's all he knows now into Vandalin. So
Cool. I will say, Null, just to add to your not backstory, but like the 5 minutes before you joined, we'll say that it wasn't Sister Adabra herself that hired you, rather an organization.
Ooh.
thus the name, thus the whole contract.
Right.
Yeah. So, and I won't say it was outright the Harpers, but you know.
Yeah, Sean.
It wasn't not them.
Did we ID that logo? That was on the book.
Jobe, I will say you recognize that as the signet of the Harpers. Yes.
Okay. Dope.
Wow.
That's what I thought.
Stinks.
All right.
Cool, guys. Are we gonna do next
boys.
week?
Yeah, if we can, that'd be cool. And then there's a baby like a few days after that. So.
Yeah.
Those are fine, man. You'll be all right.
You'll be all right. Don't worry about it.
So I'm gonna miss next session, so I guess
Mexico,
I'll
man.
go ahead and announce I'm in Phandalin and kind of doing downtime while you guys are, I guess, going on, and I'm doing the Mando thing of forging these ingots into my level 3 thing.
Nice.
My character also can, after a long rest, prepare the identify spell. So Sean, if you want to retcon that I identified those items, you can not have to
Yes.
think about that for the next session.
So yeah, we'll let's say next session we will start in Stonehill Inn, having just woken up. We're in our rooms and everything. And Mando, before he goes off on his armor weapon mission, he uses the spell. And so the scrolls from earlier, there are 4 scrolls total. They're each a different spell. One is Wither and Bloom.
Nice.
One is Blindness and Deafness.
Okay.
Those
That
are
could be interesting.
the level 2. And then there's 2 level 1s. One is Cause Fear. And then False Life.
I'll have to look that one up.
I've not heard the Wither and Bloom spell. That's
Yeah, it's a Strixhaven one. So there's 4 spells total. And then the wand.
Yeah.
So Tyr'n, the wand that he has. Where did Tyr'n go? Oh, he's off.
He's
Okay.
there.
Sorry. The Mando identifies that for you as a wand of magic missiles.
Whoa.
Nice.
That's a hell of a magic item to come across. All I got was a top hat.
So far.
All Gryke got was trauma.
That's all Gryke ever has.
Cool.
What about my ball of glass?
Oh, yes.
It's just a ball of glass.
Mando identifies that as I'll find it here. A drift globe.
The hell is a drift globe?
I
Why do you
will-
guys get cool magical items and Null is just like, oh, I carried a case?
Because Null's a robot and he don't have feelings.
Drift globe is just a means of, it's a light source basically.
Hell
Yeah.
yes. That's cool. I'm a cat. I dig it. I like lights and I like spherical
We're-
items.
We're
Before-
going to find out in like 3
It can
sessions.
float
that,
too. It can
Yeah.
drift.
Yeah, you just
Mando-
kind of like throw it out. Yeah.
Mando will give Null all of the spell scrolls since he doesn't really care for those.
Nice.
I didn't note it down because I didn't know you were going to give it to me. So what's the spell? So we got Wither and Bloom.
Blindness, deafness, cause fear, false life.
That was it, right? The scrolls,
Yeah.
drift globe, wand, and then the chest of drawers is nothing specific. It's just a it's a chest. You get the feeling like it responds to like the moment, and it's not super reliable. It's not an apples to apples request answer situation, but it might be helpful.
Yeah, and so sorry, go ahead.
Go for it.
Yeah, so somebody is carrying this gigantic, or is this like just a size, like it magically just fits in your pocket sized kind of thing, and that just spawns random.
Not
Powerful
pockets. I mean,
magic items.
it's the size of like a small trunk,
Oh,
but like not huge.
It's Jobe Eyden size.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Not
So
where
you
you
just-
need like a beast of burden or something.
Yeah, so you just have this trunk that you carry around, and in midst of a battle, it could spawn powerful magic items apparently for no reason.
Well, maybe.
I will tell you, you say it's not this spot on bullshit. It gave me tearaway clothes, which is, I think, what everybody needs
Yeah.
all the time. Walk into combat, rip your clothes off, show them who's boss. What's up?
Yeah, so now Null has a fedora or some sort of hat and a cloak of protection, so he looks like an investigator.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Violet eye.
Job like looks over at him, and is like looking sharp.
Null's like, I don't know what that means. Whatever.
Like the cut of your jib.
That's right.
All right, guys. You guys have a good one. I'll see you in a
Yeah,
week.
night, fellas.
We'll see y'all in
Yeah.
Phandalin next time.
Later.
Uh,
You guys have a great night.